A Focus on the Funny LLC presents The Future of Funny comedy show. Y'all personal favorite comedians, period. We travel the country together. Give it up for Pat Ryan!
Yeah, Jason and I have traveled the country together. The farthest we've gotten was Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Yeah, I know what some of y'all are thinking. Who invited this white boy to the cookout? But I promise you, there is no potato salad with raisins. That's because I ate it on the way over. I was hungry. You know, fat boys gotta eat. Yeah, also, happy Mardi Gras, y'all. So, anyone go to any parades today? See, I was gonna go to the one in Soulard, because I live in Soulard, but I'm like, no, it's too fucking cold for these titties. And ladies, I'm sorry, like, when it comes to the tits, I think I'm gonna get the most beats.
Good luck with that.
I appreciate your confidence. So a little bit about myself is I have obsessive compulsive disorder, or OCD. I don't care which one you use. I still hate the fact it's not in alphabetical order. And when it comes to me and my OCD, I have 3 rules I would like everybody to follow. Rule number 1, don't touch me. Rule number 2, don't fucking touch me. Rule number 3, all lists must be in 3s. I'm also, I'm not one of those people who has to have everything all, symmetrical and shit. But I swear to God, if you wear mismatched socks, you're the devil. I also deal with crippling anxiety, so talking in front of large crowds is it's not a big good thing for me. You know, that first grade art class did a real good job on this backdrop. Yeah, but with my anxiety, it's gotten to the point where if someone tries to tell me a knock-knock joke, I will just sit there and pretend I'm not home till they just leave me alone. Another interesting thing about me is that I am asexual. So the best way to describe that is I like women, I just know better than to try to have sex with them. So I'm just going to stay the hell away from Tiffany. But before I realized that I was asexual, I would go to bars and try pickup lines like, "Are you a library book? 'Cause you're overdue for sex." "Are you from Missouri? 'Cause you're causing my penis misery." "Are you college algebra? 'Cause if so, you've already fucked me 3 times." After that, she took me back to her place and she fucked me 3 times. Thing is, I have now come up with the perfect asexual pickup line. "Hey baby, are you a firework? 'Cause you are breathtakingly beautiful. But I want you nowhere near my genitals." I know. Talking about my lack of interest in sex, in a industry like comedy where sex sells is pretty ironic, but I have come up with some good sex shit. Yeah, like I know that having sex while camping is fucking intense. Masturbation is a touchy subject, but oral sex is just a matter of taste. I was gonna make a joke about anal sex, but fuck it. Yeah, I know if you're wondering, how are you able to come up with these jokes about sex if you're not into sex? Like, sex, the idea of sex is a joke to me. Although I will do some of the other normal sex things sometimes. Like, I will masturbate, but just to get extra steps on my Fitbit. And I just eat pussy for street cred. Thing is, I have actually found an asexual dating app, and I've used it, and it's just been hot garbage. Because the people I'm interested in don't even want to be my friend, while the people who are interested in me are just bots pretending to be rich people, wanting to have sex with me. Like, one guy messaged me, he's like, "Hey there, cutie. I want to give you $1,500 a week for snuggles and sex. What do you think?" Yeah, I've already got this Nigerian prince. He's offering me $3,000 a week for much less. If you can top that, I'm your bitch. Oh man, I've got a real fun job. I work at the Arch, and it's always great when people come in with their amazing questions. My favorite being, did they name St. Louis after Lewis and Clark? Yeah, St. Meriwether Lewis, patron saint of cultural appropriation. Yeah, and then William Clark went on to become Superman. That question really aggravated my OCD because, I'm what I like to call a grammar German. There's a different phrase that normally gets used, but I didn't want to get canceled for saying an N-word. Nazi. But let me tell you, a lot of fun things happen while I'm at the top of the Arch because people will get up to the top, they see how small it actually is up there and how high they are, and they'll be like, "Is it too late to go back down?" That's when I send the tram. I'm like, "Yep, you're stuck with me for the next 10 minutes." Does it ever sway up here? It's like, yeah, when it gets a little windy, but when that happens, I like to sing sea shanties. I hope you know the words to the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. But no, one time at the top of the Arch, we had this guy. He was trying to pull out all the stops because he was proposing to his girlfriend. So he bought out all the tickets for the last tram time. So it was just him, his girlfriend, and a couple buddies going up to the top. Everybody else was down at the bottom with signs that spelled out, "Will you marry me?" She took one look at him and was like, "Oh, hell no." He started crying, slinked off into the corner. Me, being the good human I am, just I'm like, "Hey, buddy, we didn't expect this to happen. If you want, we can offer you the walk of shame package." Yeah, and instead of having to take the tram down with her, we'll just let you take the stairs. Yeah, so I actually recently got back from a family trip to Florida. Let me tell you, we were there for a week, and the only weird thing that happened was the fact that my brother's girlfriend accepted his marriage proposal. Yeah, I know. Yeah, because when he was proposing, he planned this out. He and his girlfriend, they were just having breakfast with Cinderella. None of us were going to be there because he didn't trust any of us. But I also knew if she said no, he could at least try to get fucked by Cinderella. It's like, "Cinderella, my girlfriend broke up with me. Will you marry me?" It's like, not even if I was still poor. Thing is, I'm excited for this wedding because my brother has already told me I'm not going to be his best man. Joke's on him. I am certified to perform marriages in the state of Missouri, so I am ready to perform this wedding. It's like, do you, Lauren, take Jay to be your lawfully wedded husband? You're allowed to say no. You don't have to go through this. If anyone has any reason why these two people should not be married, please speak up now. Does anyone want to say anything? Oh, no, that was it. That's the whole bit. That's that whole bit. I know. I was leaning on to like, oh, maybe there's some third even funnier thing. No, that's it. You know, like when you're ace, marriage ain't that fucking funny. But no, I have a side hustle. I run an Instagram where I review chicken tenders. Yeah, so if y'all want to take a sec, pull out your phones, look up chicken tenders of STL. I'll wait. And people try to ask me where are the best chicken tenders. Like, you know, I can tell you where all the best tenders are, but let me tell you where the worst tenders came from. They came from this place called the Best Steakhouse. Yeah, I know. It's like I gave them like 0 stars, like they were that terrible. All my friends were like, but Pat, it's the best steakhouse, not the best chicken tender house. So what? If they claim to have the best anything, all the other food on the menu should be at least decent enough to pass the class. All right, I got a little story I'm going to tell y'all before I get off the stage. A couple months ago, I actually went on a first date, and by that I mean it was my first date ever. Yeah, we met on the dating app Hinge, and so we decided to meet up. The only issue was I live in St. Louis, she lives in Carbondale, Illinois. That's about 2 hours away. So we decided, you know, we're going to meet up, we're going halfway in, and we discovered halfway between St. Louis and Carbondale there is a Godfather's Pizza in a city called Sealville, because, you know, nothing says great first date like going to Herman Cain's Love Child. So we met up at this Godfather's Pizza. I can't remember the fucking name, because, you know, who cares about Godfathers? But we discovered that this Godfather's Pizza was in a Huck's gas station. And I don't mean like it was the Subway section next to the gas station. It was literally just gas station pizza. So we got our gas station pizza, went over to the Subway half to eat, and we spent the next 90 minutes just talking cartoons. Mostly VeggieTales because we both grew up in very religious households. The only argument we had over this entire conversation was which silly song of Larry was the best. She says it's Mr. Lunt's His Cheeseburger. I'm choosing to die on the hill. It's a Where's My Hairbrush? But, you know, we had a great date and all, and so we decided we are going to meet up again. Yeah, we decided next time we're going to meet somewhere a little nicer, so we're going to meet at a Casey's General Store. The funniest thing about this whole thing, she does comedy in Carbondale, so she's probably already told the story before I did. All right, y'all, that's going to be me. That's Pat Ryan. Have a good night, everybody.
Pat Ryan. St. Louis, show some love for Pat Ryan real quick. Come on now.
Focus, man.